No, right. Mm.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take them away.
He was doing so much against me, I started playing man, started fucking crushing, and then I fucking started going over my fucking safety. I was like, fuck this shit.
He'll drop the throw.
Fucking...
Throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set.
It's crazy because if you go full underneath,
he'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Seattle.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Coaching is also hard, boy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he will go all
Malik, welcome back, baby. Welcome back.
Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's dropped the hook up downfield with McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Out to his right.
Nigga, I suck. Oh, he must have high pass
the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
18, here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 targets, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw.
That's a good throw.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
3rd down and goal to go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And deep for the back of the end zone.
CD. Okay, Owen, I'll see you today.
CD Lamb. Touchdown, Giants. Dicker, good with the extra point. The Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
See what came from post coming. He's not up there.
Back to 60. And that, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Let's do the mug thing.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
set up to throw. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, man. No quick pass right there? Oh, man.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it.
It's funny that this one will always get toast, but he's like my fucking fastest one.
Touchdown Seahawks. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground.
Cut out to the outside. You go.
40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up.
Bro, you catch that block. Oh, man. I can't defend that. Fuck
Now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Opens it from left side. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Flush to his right. And he's in! Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them right with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Inside the 20.
That should be
The field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to nowhere.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Get out of here. Fucking break, man.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Dicker's kick. is good. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And 60 Eagles, 6 street. 18, Pioneer.
Who the fuck is this?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cake.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On 2nd and 10, Bill, trying to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Why do y'all? What is that? I got a man. They got a setting or something.
They get 18 on that one.
I mean, just stay doing a possession catch. I don't want to do a possession catch, bro.
Third downs, Mike. Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
Toast that nigga.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right.
But that's bullshit. That is such man, this shit is fucking.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down. To throw, exiting the pocket right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. In motion, Lamb. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Do I have to fucking ID this nigga or something? Why do you keep on it buying?
The RPO. That one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 8-yard line.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
first and 10. They'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ooh, I fucking hate people now, bro. You're a fucking bum.
14 on the pickup. First down.
They went over here and then took off.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught by Wallace. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The left side gets made by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, what are they doing like?
Get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up. Maintain possession.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And he'll take it on in. Cooper. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's going to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, Giants 32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back down the field for Lamb. And it's caught. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Damn.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain.
From the 46. Here's second and 9.
46-yard line.
Pick it off!
Too much.
God damn!
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Going for it all. That is hot. And he's in. Touchdown Seahawks. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. The throw there on
Oh,
second
I thought I won one.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A quick slash taken by Lamb. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
Ready up.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Look at him go. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
63. Giants 46.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Complete. It's Malik Neighbors.
I should have
And they will
started.
bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Headed left by Todd. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Right?
And now a give up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
No, that was another.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
But it's kind of weird.
It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long.
You'll see
from
Evan
Seattle.
Mobley as an Xbox shit.